Oh, Feder Gorse broke dry. This almost never happens, so you better take advantage of it, Ladybug.
Ladybug? Don't call me Ladybug.
It always helps your decision making when there's only one available open shot on the pool table. And we're going to take stripes by making this 6-14 combination, but before you do this, you better check the rules that your opponent is playing by, or the tournament, or the league, or whatever you're doing. And in this venue, on this particular day, it is not take what you make. No matter what happens on the break, the table's still open until you make your first shot, and you are allowed to make a combination with both sets of balls. The ball that goes in the pocket is the set that you have, and you can no longer do this after you make your first ball. Now, I'm not saying that this is the right rule or the rule that I prefer, but it is to say that this is the rule they play around here at this venue. And this has been at the root of many heated arguments in the pool world where an opponent will let the player foul. They'll sit and watch it knowing he or she is fouling, and then they'll take ball in hand to the shock and protest of their opponent, while informing them that they play different around here. Weak? Unsportsmanlike? You bet it is. It's a punk move, but it's done every single day out there in the pool world, and ultimately it's up to you to find out what rules you're playing by. And my main point is everybody should be playing by the same rules, and everybody should know those rules before the match starts. Imagine different rules for every baseball game you watch. Oh, around here we play 4 strikes as an out and 2 outs as the end of the inning. And it's up to the players and the fans to learn these rules before the game starts. And this is a result of having no governing body in the world of pool, and it makes us all look stupid and unorganized and just pathetic. Everybody, all the dictators of pool, APA, BCA, Freddy's Left-Handed Pool League, Matchroom, Predator, Diamond, all of them, let's get together, let's argue it all out, and let's come up with one set of rules for everybody everywhere. And this rant is over.
Oh, finally, thank God.
The good thing about this shot is you should push the 6 ball out of the way of the pocket, because we're going to need that pocket for the 9 ball. And that 9 ball shot is what's going to get us back up table and in the perfect position to continue the run out. Remember, when you can do it, you want to start up table and end down table. It's not always possible, but the less you move whitey and keep from going continually back and forth up and down the table, the better off you're going to be. Once you determine that that's possible, you want to see what pockets the 8 ball is available in. And that's with all your balls off the table, which in this case is the stripes. So there's no shot in the right-hand side. The 6 ball is in the game in the top right-hand corner. The left-hand side is just a tough shot, and there's no sense in making things tough. So they're out, and we have 3 pockets to shoot the 8 ball in. Most likely it will be in one of the bottom corner pockets. Now let's look for any problem with the stripe balls downtown and see if we can find a key ball, the ball that we're going to use to get on the 8 ball. There's an issue with the 11 ball. It does not pass the 3 ball to shoot it in the side, and it also doesn't pass the 12 ball to shoot it in the bottom right-hand corner. Naturally, you want to shoot the 12 ball before the 11 ball, but it might not be what you think, so bear with me. If we look at the 10 ball, we can see the 13 is in the way of the bottom left-hand corner, and we're just going to say no to combinations. They call for perfection, and we are human.
It's too hard for him, Ladybug.
So it's the same conclusion on the left-hand side of the table. We want to shoot the 13 before we shoot the 10. In fact, this is the first ball we're going to shoot once we get downtown. And here's how the downtown pattern is going to go. Yeah, I'm using the right-hand side rail to bounce off and get behind the 11 to shoot it in the left-hand side. So the 10 ball is going to be the key ball to get on the 8 ball. Now, if we go back to the introduction of this video, I published a power draw on the 9-ball, but it's not for the sake of impressing anyone or getting 1,000,000 subscribers and 1,000,000 likes, although I probably wouldn't complain about that. I published it because the shot is absolutely vital to winning this pool game. So it starts here with a 3-purpose shot to make the 14-ball push the 6-ball out of the way and get right on the 15-ball. And then it continues with a 2-purpose shot to make the 15 and use the 9-ball as a stopper on the cue ball and to push the 9-ball a little bit left and straight in. And now we're left with the flashy intro shot, but why? And remember, we want to shoot the 13 first in the downtown pattern. I did it because it's the best position on the 13 ball to run out this rack. This is shot with extreme bottom right hand English for the sole purpose of getting right on the 13 ball. Let's roll the bean footage. So if now you're thinking, man, pool takes a lot of scheming, a lot of planning, and a lot of thinking. Well, you're right, it does. And to be straight up with you, which I'm always going to be, if you're not the type to do a lot of thinking, if you don't want to do a lot of thinking, then flat out you're not going to make it in this sport. That's not me being mean, that's me just giving you the truth. You can still go out and bang balls around and have a whole lot of fun with your friends, but for some people, it's not fun unless they're good at it. And that's the difference you see with the better players. They're thinking a lot, and they're willing to think a lot. And just look at them. Put on a YouTube video of 2 pros playing pool, and look at them right after the break. There's a ton going on in their brains. And that's the difference between them and the rest of the world. It's not natural talent. The reason you can watch these guys all day long and never learn anything is because you can't see what they're thinking. You can't see what's going on in their brains. If you're a thinker and you're willing to work really hard, you have the potential to be great at this game. If you're not, you don't.